Welcome back, y'all, to the 5 Nothing 100 Nothing channel. This here's a special Halloween edition of our show. I love the holidays, you guys. I love living in the greatest country in America, and that's US of A, baby. I tell you, I wear this shirt. I wear it out. I wear this thing like crazy, like it's going out of style. But you know what doesn't go out of style? The red, white, and blue. The people that died for this country. I thank God for them every day. So let's get to brass tacks. My name is Ferget. That stands for funniest underread redneck guru using illiterate tactics. Now today, guys, we got our special holiday edition. Because you know, the holidays are here, right? Now, we went through the summertime, you know, then they say the kids are supposed to go to school in September and stuff, you know. But my next of kin, my little babies, my clones, they're young. They're not ready for school yet. And you know what? If they've got the DNA of their daddy, they ain't gonna go to school. I don't care about, I want mama to hear, I don't care about that. Because I want them to be entrepreneurs. Manures. They're gonna go out there, the greatest country in the world, and they're gonna market themselves, and they're gonna be up on the YouTubes and all the other platforms, the platforms that people are talking about that you can make a lot of money, like get rich quick and stuff. My kids are gonna sit there in front of no fancy schmancy liberal professors and like sit there and just like basically sell their souls on the dotted line when they sign for them loans, you know? Them loans, them kids are, that's all this like next election's about, is like, how do you pay off them loans? It's like, they ain't gonna have no loans. They're gonna be rolling deep, baby. They're gonna be rolling deep in the Benjis, you know? You know what the Benjis are? Them hundreds are gonna be going pow, 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 pow. And they're gonna be making it rain. That's what I'm talking about. That's how the next generation learns. You know what? They gotta start there, out in them dumpsters though, getting them cans, making it happen, right? Making it happen. Hold on. All right, all right, guys. I miss you every time we have a little break in the action. I miss you guys, but you know, the old Ferget here, your old Uncle Ferget, get up on Uncle Ferget's lap. Old Uncle Ferget's been busy, you know. Just because I'm a YouTuber now, a YouTube sensation. Is that what they say, a sensation? You know, just because I'm that, it doesn't mean that's where I stop, you know. I don't rest on my laurels. I don't just go get cans, you know, go pick up my welfare check. I don't just like go in the dumpsters. I do a lot of things, you know. I do a lot of things. And so let's get to brass tacks here, all right? So here's what we got, right? You know my brand. You know how I roll. I roll deep, baby. That's what Adele said. Rolling in the deep, right? So here's my 5 tips for your best Halloween costume, right? So I know a lot of you, you know, from the emails, the cards, the letters I've been getting, you know, and the texts. And I want to encourage and ask kindly of the females fans that I have, you know. Some might call you the groupies, you know. Some mama calls you whores, but you know what? Just use WhatsApp. Just reach out to me there. All right, all right, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, here's what we got now. 5 tips for your best Halloween costume. All right. So I'm not only gonna like give you tips, you know, it's all. Oh, you know what? Ferg's just another one of them YouTubers just giving theory, but he don't practice what he preaches. No. Ferg went out. I collect a lot of bottles. I saved a lot of money, and I got the right costumes to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about with your 5 best tips for a Halloween costume. All right. So the first one is called, and it's for mama. You know, Because you got to, you know, what do they say? Ladies first, right? You open the door, you let the lady go in first, you know. If, you know, both you got to use the restroom, ladies first. It's always ladies first, guys. You know, chivalry isn't dead. So don't let chivalry die, all right? So here's the first one, right? It's for the ladies. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all right. See, old Fergit's hip. I ain't no old Dodger. I ain't no old Crow. All right, so first one, trophy wife, right? So what you do is you go into your things and you find a trophy, right? So old Fergit here, up in 1989, which was a century ago, I got this award. I thank God for it every day. You know, my trophy lived and died for this country, and I thank God for it. But you get your wife, right? Your trophy wife, a trophy, right? And then you make sure, even though she hasn't had the best hygiene in the world, you know, you kind of go and get her one of them Gillette razors, you know, them Gillette ones, and some good cream. You make sure she shaves them legs up good, right? Because she's got to be a trophy wife. So, you know, she puts on the mini skirt and, you know, the paint on her face and stuff, you know, after she like plucks her face and all, you know, and she makes herself, you know, what they say, dolled up, right? Dolled up. You doll her up and she goes out there holding that trophy and she's a trophy wife. So you got mama taken care of there, right? Now, let's say mama, right? You're the woman that you're committing your life to, that you praise God for every day, and she lived and died for this country. Let's just say she hasn't had no kiddies yet, right? And you know, she's kind of on the lighter side. You know, what do we call those women? You know, those little women. You know, they're small boned. You know, they ain't got no curves or nothing. And that ain't Fergit's style. I like some curves on my women. You know, like I thank God every day for the Kardashians. You know, them Kardashians, they call them. They lived and died for this country. I thank God for them every day. I pray for them. But they got them curves, right? It's like dangerous curves ahead. All right. Fergit's off in left field, all right? So what you want to do, all right? Once you have the trophy wife, that's number one. That's my first tip. My second tip, right? Is get yourself a spinner, right? You know what a spinner is? You know what a spinner is? I'm talking about this is the costumes for your wife. So what you gotta do, you simply go out and maybe you found one in the dumpster, maybe you found it at the dollar store, but mama don't need to know that, right? Assuming mama's like a lightweight, because this won't work with big mama. This only works with little mama. But you get yourself a frisbee, right? It's a spinner because you throw it and it spins, right? So all you gotta do is give mama the spinner and she's gonna be all right, right? You say, mama, you're a spinner. You go out there and you hold that bag and you ask for candy. You thank God for it. You thank God that you're able to trick or treat in America, the greatest country in the world, where they give better candy bars. You don't gotta go to Mars to get better candy bars. That's just a children's saying, right? You can get it right here in the good old US of A, baby. All right. So that's number two, the old spinner, right? So we took care of the females, right? The lesser sex. We took care of them now. So the next one. Here's the thing, right? When I was going over, you know, when I was like thumping the Bible, because I'm not thumping no Bibles no more, right? Because they started asking for like 10% of Fergit's earnings, you know? They call it a tithe. The Old Testament, the tithe, right? They want 10%. And I'm like, Jesus H. Christ, 10% of my earnings? I mean, okay, let's go with 10. I just get 10 cents on a bottle. So I don't know what difference they're going to make to God, who made the universe, who created day and night, created the earth and all the things in it. He don't need my money. If he wants to do something, He just got to strike his little sword down and he gets shit done. He don't need me. So I'm like, I don't know about all that, right? So, anyways, I'm not worried about that, right? Oh, it's a devil's holiday. It's all about the candy, baby. Everybody knows that. It's about the sugar, right? Give me my sugar booger. So here's my next one, right? You can be the devil. Now, there's the devil right there, right? You see that? It's old Fergus, though. Don't be nervous. I don't think I should do my toothpick in there. All right. So you can be the devil, right? It's a decent mask, right? Hope you can hear me through it. I thank God for this mask. It smells a little bit. I found it in the dumpster, but you know what? Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on. All right, Uncle Fergus's back. So you could be the devil, right? You want to celebrate the devil's holiday? You want to tell those good doers, you know, those Bible thumpers at church, you mean business? You put on that devil mask. They know stay away from you. They're gonna say that boy is possessed, but you ain't possessed. I know how you roll. Uncle Fergus knows how you roll, right? All right. So that's number 3 of my tips, right? Number 4, right? We're talking about something that a lot of people aren't expecting. So if you're one that's a little bit like, you want to like interact with your neighbors and get to know them a little bit, right? Because you know, with the social media and you know, the Facebook stuff and the MySpace and all that stuff, you know, all that, you know, nonsense. What happens is people just ain't talking no more, you know. You don't get to know your neighbors, right? Mr. Rogers said it best, you know, who are the neighbors in your neighborhood? We don't know no more, right? People are all like, you know, in their own world. They got their own problems. They don't talk no more. They posted stuff on the social media and they talk about their problems there. Pardon me. Sorry about that. You know, here's what you got to do, right? That becomes a thing, right? You just got to move forward. You just can't worry about that. Old Fergus forgot what he was talking about, but you know what? Let's get to the 4th tip, all right? I didn't mean to get off track, right? I didn't mean to get off the schedule of this video for Halloween, but you know what? It is a holiday edition, so if we're running a little bit long, it's fine, all right? Now, here's the thing. The winter months are here, right? It ain't so nice outside, and you want some, like, you know, weather changes, and let's say you got allergies, and you don't feel so great, you know, like you did in the summertime. You know, like Will Smith talking about his summertime fun and all that kind of jazz, right? They call it the jazz. And what you gotta do is you gotta stock up on soups, and some of them soups have beans in them, right? So you're sitting there, and you know you're not able to go out as much and get them bottles or, you know, dumpster dive or nothing. So you've got to, like, you know, have some things that are going to build up your immunity, right? Your immunity. And some of that involves beans. So when you're eating them beans, you know, in the wintertime, you know, it's going to cause some things with your gastrointestinal problem, you know, gastrointestinal, you know, and so when you get those kind of problems with the testicle area, you know, you got to wear a gas mask, because let's say mama's like in her 1st or 2nd trimester or whatever, she's got that baby popping, you know, she ain't got a lot of room in them intestines, so, you know, her gastric intestinal area is going to be a little bit compromised, right? And so, you know what? You're a man of God, you're a man of this country, you lived and died for this country, and people thank God for you every day. So you got to think about what you got to do, right? Well, you don't got to sit there and smell it, right? You know, what's the old saying? Who smelt it, dealt it. No, that ain't true. It's not what the Bible says. The Bible talks nothing about who smelt it, dealt it. So that's a lie from the pit of hell. But here's what you got to do, right? This is your 4th tip, right? Now, give me a second. Give old Fergus a second. So, if you got gas in the house, you gotta put on a gas mask, right? You gotta put on the old gas mask. Now, I know I look a little intimidating in this, but it's old Uncle Fergus. Look, peekaboo. What I like about this is it's got that hole there. I can kind of have my toothpick hanging right there. But then when I gotta, spit my chew because I got too much in my mouth, I gotta take this thing off because I can't breathe no more. So let's just forget about that. All right. So what I call that mask is a fart insurance, right? You can just call your old Uncle Fergus, the entrepreneur, the old fart insurance agent, right? We're gonna make sure it happens. We're gonna make sure we get her done. All right, guys. One more tip. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I know this video is running long, but I got a lot to say about it because the holidays they bring out an emotional side. And don't forget, the emotional side. Hear them sirens? We gotta wrap this up quick because I don't know who they're coming for. Could be me. Anyways, all right, guys, here we go. So, those are all great costume ideas, but we got one more for you, right? Now, maybe you guys have heard, it's 2019. They got, a pitcher and a catcher, Now, I ain't judging no one's orientations or what they like, You can pitch or you can catch. I don't care. You know what? It's what you want. It's whatever perversion works for you, right? So here's the deal, right? You can be a pitcher or a catcher. So you get yourself a mitt. You get yourself a ball, right? Now you can be a pitcher or a catcher, whatever you want. Don't matter to me. Like, I don't see the perversion in it, so I don't get it. So I'm just looking at it because you know what? Baseball is an American sport. In baseball, it lived and died for this country. What do they call it? America's game. Baseball's America's game. Because I don't see anyone overseas playing baseball. They're just like, what are you doing? They call a football a soccer game. I'm like, what in blue tar are you talking about? I don't get that at all. So, you know what? You're in America. And if you lived and died for this country and you bleed for the red, white, and blue, then baseball's America's game, right? It's the slowest game in America. I thank God for it every day and I pray for it. And they pay them pitchers a lot of money, right? So, hopefully one of my babies can grow up, be a great American baseball player, because then old Fergus's gonna sit back on his laurels. He and Mama, we're gonna be living the high life, baby. We're gonna be living the high life. So, you know what? That's all I got for you today, guys. I thank God for this holiday. It's been a great year for the old Ferg, and your old Uncle Fergus. So, I want you to like, share, subscribe. Let's remember that Jesus is the reason for this season, right? He's the reason for this season. He brought Halloween to us. He lived and died for this country, and we thank God for him every day, sending his only son for America, baby. The red, white, and blue. All right, guys. I love you. I missed you. Those are your 5 tips from your old Uncle Fergus for Halloween. You go out there and be safe, right? Don't eat no apples from nobody. That's like a creeper. They call them a creeper in the neighborhood because they could have like razor blades and stuff like that. I don't care if Gillette sponsored it or not and how much money they're making. You don't eat no apples with razor blades. That's just not American, right? You call old Uncle Fergus and I'll help you out with that. Because I got a cousin who's an attorney. They call him an attorney, and he can help you out with that. We'll all get rich on that. That dumb SOB gives you razor blades on an apple. All right, guys. Happy Halloween to you and yours. Jesus is the reason for the season of Halloween. And we thank God for him, for his son, Jesus H. Christ. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. 20-minute video. Sorry for the long-winded Fergie, guys. But I've been doing my cardio, so I'm in my best shape ever.